Hello and welcome. Today I decided to try out Legion Tower Defense because I liked Legion Tower Defense in Warcraft 3, and so Legion Tower Defense 2 is a natural progression in evolution. But before we get into the game, I'm trying to get to 500 subscribers, so if you can and are willing, please help me out in doing so. Let's play the campaign. Let's start. And there are like 3 campaigns. Okay, Crystal Coast. Ah, doesn't have much strategy. Sometimes get distracted and forgets to build. Tommy. Okay. Your king starts with 30%. Unlocked after 3-star victory. Okay, let's start with
Starting
normal.
mission.
Against Tommy. I will. Remembering. Remembering the old Legion Tower Defense, I was expecting something a little bit more serious, and the image is very serious here. It's very serial, but Tommy thing, that's kind of funny. So we have to pick our own. Can go Mastermind, play with randomized fighters from each Legion, and special Mastermind only fighters. Divine, Shrine, find redemption from curses of the afterlife. Nomad, fight as an alliance of beasts from the Badlands. Atlantean, unleash fearsome monsters from the depths of the sea. Mech, reign supreme with advanced technology. Groove, bewitch your enemies with enchanted flora and fauna. Forsaken, command the walking dead from an ancient kingdom. Or Element, wield forces of nature older than itself, than life itself. Okay, so interesting aspect. Now, if I remember well, most of the matches I played in Legion Tower Defense were Mastermind. Yeah, Mastermind. Combination of like everything. But since I get to pick, I'm gonna go with Mix.
Welcome to Nova.
Welcome. No, thank you. Okay, this is way too much. There's way too much stuff on screen right now. Anyway, let's build a Tempest. Okay, proper move. Do we have a barracks? I don't know, I think I can build something else and just build another Tempest. Now let's build a bazooka. Okay, didn't get to. Let's see. Yeah, I might not win this one. Yeah, to be fair, I was never that good at this game to begin with. I always got carried in it. Yeah. Tommy cleared, huh? You know, the thing is that the king really looked like a king, and back in Warcraft 3, this just looks like an elemental. Okay, so that was terrible. We know how that one worked. Can technically upgrade it, but no, let's build a berserker and build a bazooka. You spent too much gold on fighter instead of workers. Undo recently built. Oh, okay. No, I kind of wish I knew how to spend money on workers. Well, we'll see how this goes. Nice. The berserker's doing job. Is acting like a proper tank. Oh, this is where we can train workers. Okay. Roll up to 4 fighters. And our units are here to protect. How is Tommy doing, huh? Tommy cleared too. Interesting. Not enough gold. So I think Pee-wee. Flying can pay gold to activate booster, which powers it up for the next wave. No upgrades here because we don't have the moolah for it. Is expecting a send on wave 3. Oh yes, this is very nice to let people know what you're doing. Okay, proceed to jump to enemy lane. Okay. Oh boy, that's a little bit sickly. Oh boy, that kind of gives me. Yeah, that's not pleasant. Damage tracker, wave guide options. Okay, what I want to know is how do you send those units? Because okay, I'm gonna go train workers. Ah, kind of stupid. Snail. Not enough medium. Okay, so poor little Tommy leaked a little. Nothing that serious, it's just frogs, right? Automatically send mercenaries to maximize income. Recommended for new players. Okay, we're gonna keep that on. Because I trust it. I trust you, game. Do not disappoint me. Let's go to another X-Wing here. I call it an X-Wing, I'm not even sure what it is. Okay, automated. What's this? You may choose a Legion spell after wave 10. Guardian Angel gives a fighter a buff that brings it back to life. After it dies, it will revive with up to 1,500 health. Counter attack. Every time you leak, gain 60 Methium. Okay. Okay, good enough. It's interesting to see that they've managed to find this art style that works exactly for them, you know? And that's very good. Yes, my lord. So again, it's very nice that they managed to find this art style that works for them so well. Yeah, it's like perfect, makes sense. And that's pretty nice. It's pretty nice to see how this Warcraft map evolved into this. And to be fair, I kind of wish to play the original one. The original Legion Tower Defense map. Not because of anything against the creator of this one, but mainly because, you know, it's that Warcraft feel you get with it. You understand? It's that Warcraft feel you get with things like this. It can't be helped, okay? It just can't be helped. Resources are a little bit weird. To be honest, I'm a little bit confused what everything here is here. I went with the whole campaign first before the tutorial, and you might think that's stupid. Of course, I'm not gonna know where things are, but think about it like this. If you're putting somebody, let's say your cousin is visiting you and he wants to test out this game that he heard about, and you already done the tutorial, did everything, then you just put him in a random match. It has to be intuitive enough, especially in the campaign mode where there's a more single player aspect, there's more single player things. It should be intuitive enough so that you can tell what is what, where is where. Can't upgrade anything. And I can upgrade the Pee-wee to veteran. Okay. So it has to be intuitive in that nature. Granted, I'm looking around, I'm starting to understand a few things here and there, which is pretty good, I would say. But, you know, it can be better, and that's what I'm saying. Overall, nothing against it, I kind of like it. The art style is interesting overall. It's, like, I'm not a big fan of it, but I can appreciate it because it has a Warcraft feel to it. And when I say it has a Warcraft feel to it, I don't mean it looks like Warcraft, it's trying to be Warcraft. I mean that it has a unique art style that can pretty much survive the test of time. Now, the problem is that this game is kind of always online, it seems. So that might be a problem in the future, but nevertheless, again, I like the art style of this. It's unique in what it does, and it will survive the test of time, much like Warcraft 3 still does today. Let's send brutes. Why not? Sure, that's gonna work. And build a... what's this? Aura provides attack speed aura to the adjacent unit. Okay, so if I put it like... yeah, here it covers like everybody in, so that's good, that's good. There, of course, are certain elements that are interesting. For example, these worker dudes. I really like how cute they look, though they seem to be inhumane. Here's something that Warcraft 3 never had, and that's a very large zoom area. You had to force it in, and there were mods, and I think even Legion Tower Defense was able to like force the camera out. And to be honest, that was pretty cool. So it's nice to see that there's an emphasis on this camera structure right here, where you can go as far as possible and as close as possible, which is always nice. I mean, going as close as possible always beats as far as possible. You get to see the details, you get to see the animations, the fighting, you get to see the models and how a little bit freaky they look, but it's kind of interesting. And that's Tommy for you. We got experience for the first completion and whatever, 1-star victory. Quitting game. Connecting to log in. Game manual, MVP. After the game, one player from each team is marked as the MVP. This is based on a variety of factors, including fighter value, medium pressure applied and received, leaks caught, and power score. The MVP is who the game thinks gave the team the best chance to win the game. You can mouse over the MVP text next to see why someone got MVP on that game. So I guess I'm MVP in this case, but that's mainly because I'm the only one playing it. Highest fighter value, most pressure applied, most pressure received, most leaks caused, most leaks covered in fewest leaks. Yeah, sure, I guess that makes sense, doesn't it? Thank you, game coach. Well played. Well played. So overall, as a first impression of Tommy, I find it interesting. I find Legion Tower Defense 2 quite a nice game, and if you're into tower defense like this, I would really recommend it. It's pretty fun, and if you can support the creator of the original one, all the more power. All the more power. Nevertheless, I hope you enjoyed this, and I'll see you in the next one.